Aries, to your Astro Dice reading for April. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, welcome back, all cross watchers, all subscribers, and anyone new. Welcome, welcome. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. And for those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month using only one of the 12 houses. So, best house, please, and message for Aries. We have some Leo energy coming in to the South Node in the 6th house. Okay, so going straight over here to the South Node, we're going to use Vesta over here, the goddess within your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity. And of course, the North Node, or the South Node, excuse me. South Node is talking about those karmic destinies, right? Those karmics. Which wouldn't really surprise me. We are getting ready for Mercury retrograde. I know. It's like, okay, here we go. Okay, so we have holds all your past karma. It is the road already traveled. Right? So this is speaking of the unremembered past. It is that of past lives that is reactivated so that you can experience them again to bring them into resolution, whether this is a past life of you living in the 1800s or past life of this life. Everybody will know because you'll say, I don't remember doing that. Then you'll say, oh, well, then that is the past life. And you might even have a past life soulmate coming in because I do feel that for some of you. Right? Trying to redo something together. So be very aware whether or not this happened when you were 18 or did this, I don't remember ever doing that. Right? Okay, going straight to Leo energy over here. The energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. So there is some kind of mission, something that you need to be done, something that is coming back around that you have to do that is a part of your karmic cycle. Okay, and it's leading you into the 6th house. For a lot of you, I think it's mostly something that's already happened, to tell you the truth. Like, you know, because the 6th house is like, I got to go back to the gym because it made me feel healthy. So a lot of you, I do feel like it's already something that's already happened within this life that you're living right now, more than what happened in the 1700s, right? And this is because of the duty of the work, the health duties of your life, going to the gym, doing things of this nature, right? Building a garden. I want to build a garden again because I liked it, you know, things like that. So, but it's also a part of karma. So this is going to be a very interesting reading. But, you know, the 6th house also holds not just that one. Hold on a second, because I was reading this the other day. And this little book says, one second, guys. This had a very interesting thing, too, because this one says, too, that it also deals with the work, service, habits, rituals, and sacred ceremonies associated with health, hygiene, and diet. The life concerns of your daily routines, right? So that was the piece I was missing, was the ritual and sacred ceremonies. So that could be something that has to do with karmic things. So that makes me wonder, like, Okay. Clarifying on the situation, please, for the beautiful Aries. Getting straight into the situation, beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month, we have not looking at the hidden motivations. Right there, boom, karmic already. Not thinking about the intentions of what it is you need to do. So it does feel like the karmic that's coming out on you is things that, you know, are kind of hidden from you. Because as you see, the veil over here is pulled back so you could see the daily routines, the daily activities of your life. Over here, it's almost like they're hidden from you. It's almost like you forget something. You need to pull back the veil to find what it is you truly need for the karmic rewards of the situation. For a lot of you, it could be eating habits. It could be gym habits, working out. You're not working out enough. You're not, and then you don't feel good, right? So maybe you could say, you know what? I haven't been getting enough vitamin D. I need to go out in the sun, right? Whatever it is, right? It becomes kind of like this karmic cycle within yourself. And it's like you're going to revisit it. But right now, the veil is pulled back or together, excuse me, so it's hidden. You can't see it. It could be nagging at you that you need to do something about the situation so that it doesn't become a karmic, right? Friends, colleagues. Maybe it's just getting out into the sixth house. Maybe just going out with friends, doing things that keep yourself, on, this great path, of being social. Maybe you've been hermiting yourself too long. And it's causing like these chains and bonds towards like hermiting, which is unhealthy because it doesn't allow your soul to grow. Remember, your soul wants to grow. And if you're hiding out from friends and colleagues and having fun and doing things like this, my friends, you're not allowing the expansion of the soul to grow. So therefore, it becomes like a karmic tie and a karmic like routine, right? So it's saying, I want you to get out into the sixth house. I gave you the sixth house for a reason. The reason we have a sixth house is so we can grow. We can expand. The soul knows how to learn. It wants to learn something. And it feels like it's making you go back to the past because it feels like you didn't do something right in the sixth house when it comes to friends and colleagues. Something is missing. Something is going on when it comes to this. I feel like you may not be getting out socially enough, having fun, doing things with your friends, pulling yourself back. Maybe you're working too much and not allowing your soul to grow in the sixth house. Too much work, not enough fun. You see what I'm saying? That becomes a karmic chain on us. It weighs you down. It weighs the soul down. Yeah, it becomes, there it is. There's the rope. Victim mentality. You may be feeling like, you know what? I'm playing victim. I'm so busy. I don't have time to go out with my friends. I don't have time. But you, my friends, need to break that chain. You need it. It's what Spirit's saying. You're putting yourself into this past area where you were before. So if you know that, like, this has happened before, somehow or another, or you need, or maybe you feel like your partner is playing victim and holding you back and putting you back in those chains again, not wanting to go out and do things. Take it how it resonates, because it could be a partner, it could be a friend. Maybe they're holding you back from doing something. Maybe they're playing victim and you're like, you know what, but when you do this, you make our relationship into a chain. It's because it becomes a chain reaction, and then it becomes a karmic relationship to where you guys are not going to the gym together, not having fun together, not doing things together, and just sitting. And then they want to play victim, or you play victim, or however, right? Like the wounded warrior in its own way, right? Because it feels like the chains are bonding again. But you need to break those, because it's saying, your soul's saying, I don't want this to revisit the past of this type of situation. I need you to break that, because it's starting all over again. And that's what it really feels like. You may have noticed it for a while, but maybe you haven't really 100% pulled back the veil to figure out exactly 100% what it was. Maybe they're holding you back from your friends, going out and having fun in the sixth house. Whether it's you or somebody else doing so, holding you back. I mean, look, if you're married and they never want to go out and never want to do anything, they're holding you back from having fun. They're holding you back from you being a person, guys, really seriously, right? Because now you're doing nothing, right? Absolutely. And it's almost like, yeah, at one time I was out, I'm trying to pull myself out of the cold, but I just don't, it's almost like you don't know how. So I do feel like you're thinking about it a lot right now. It's this Leo energy is really going to pull. I think this has been going on for a while for some of you. Either that or you're starting to feel the pull now. It's going to be different for everybody. Some have already been dealing with it, some are just starting, and some haven't 100% started yet. It could just be starting to happen as we're reading this, as we're doing this reading, right? 10 minutes after this, you're like, honey, can we go out? And they're like, no. But it does feel like they want to fight you about this. No friends, no doing this, you know, and it's just like this internal battle that you're going on within your mind, and your spirit really wants to get out there and wants to do something, you guys. They don't want to just work. There has to be fun. There has to be more. Yes, it's not causing 10 of Cups. It's becoming boring. It's lack of fun, lack of faith, lack of living. And you probably feel like you're lack of living. Lack of happiness. Feeling stuck. Your loved one might even feel like, you know what, it's like making you give up your friends, give up your sixth house. So in the mid-month, come on, Spirit, let's turn this around, please. Please, please. Angels are directing you into the four. It doesn't surprise me, because anytime we're talking about north or south nodes, we're definitely going to be hitting the divine. Those are divine areas of the soul. So that doesn't really surprise me. Why? Because they're karmic areas of the soul. So now it's saying the four angels, Raphael, Michael, Gabriel, and I'm missing one, and I can't think of it right now. Probably Uriel. Are here, though, right? They're here, and they're telling you, you know, this is where you divinely need to go. Your spirit is like, you know, your spirit's trying to bust out of this, and the angels are trying to guide it out, pushing you into the right direction coming mid-month. Yeah, it wants you to change that status quo. They're saying your status quo sucks. I want it done. I want it done now. I want it different. They're going to push you out of that status quo. They are pushing you towards something different. You are not going to be stuck in the same status quo. You're not going to be stuck in the same everyday routine. Okay? Things within your sixth house are changing, and the angels are making sure that it's going to happen. Your soul's trying to bust out. It does not want to be in these karmic chains. Absolutely. And your positivity, your optimism and positivity is going to just dynamically bust. And this is because the soul is like, and you guys, you know, your Aries, I see you fighting back, because I see you fighting back up here anyways. And this is where you're going to take the control back. So if you feel like it's your partner who's trying to hold you back, or it's yourself holding you back, take it how it resonates. You're going to bust right out of that. You're not going to do that. You're going to go do what you want to do. It's a dawn. Look, you pulled the veil back. Over there, you didn't have the veil back. You pulled back the veil. It's a dawning of a new day. You're going to wake up and you're going to say, this is my intention. This is what I want to do. I'm bored stiff, and I'm going to go out there and I'm going to do something. I'm not just going to go to work, do this, do that, take care of the kids, do this, do that. I'm doing something. And you're not, if you do have a spouse or someone around you, you know, not to sound like this, but I mean, you take the bull by the horns over here, my friends. You know, get your hooves down, get your horns down, because I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to tell this person, that's just too bad. I'm going to painting class. I'm going to the gym. I don't care what you say. Hey, you don't want to go? Too bad. I'm going to go hang out with my friends. I'm going to go do something. I'm going to go build a garden. Whatever you're doing, right? Because my soul needs to. It's like that urging, needing, wanting. You're going to bust out of your shell is what you're doing. Setting your soul free from these karmic chains that are holding you back from not experiencing other things within life that need to be done. I don't care if it's travel. It doesn't matter what it is. Right? Yes. Past karma. There it is right there. Yep. Busting away from past karma that's coming back to hurt you. Coming back to keep you back from what you need to do on your soul growth. Yes, there it is again. Victim mentality. Feeling like you are the wounded warrior, or having someone make you feel this way. Or having somebody else around you act like, oh, but we couldn't do this and that and this. And you're like, it doesn't cost that much money. Okay, maybe I'm even doing something that doesn't cost me any money. Maybe I'm just going hiking. That doesn't cost any money. Get me out. And yes, it's taking on a status quo. Your status quo is changing and you are transforming into this beautiful butterfly. You are saying, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done doing that. I want to live. I want to go out. I want to do things. Maybe they're always looking at it from a money standpoint, and you're like, I don't need a money standpoint. I need something to do, something that's going to help my health, help my life, get me going, make me feel alive. Absolutely. Bring my 9 of Cups. Excuse me. I felt it getting dry. I don't have any water either, guys. That's so crazy. I always have water. I felt my throat drying up. Maybe it was because it was hard for you guys too to say. I don't know. My throat chakra just got really dry. Maybe it's going to be really hard for you to say that and stand up, right? You're like, oh my God, this is going to take everything I have. Because all of a sudden, I said that, my throat got really dry, kind of closed up, and I had a cough. So I'm thinking you're like maybe trying to think of how you're going to tell this person, I'm going to do what I want to do. If you don't want to join, then don't. I really don't have any water. That's so weird. I usually have like 4 water bottles sitting around. But yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah, because you're going to take the leap of faith, but I also feel like it's going to take a leap of faith to tell this person how you feel and what you want to do so that you can, yeah, see, juggling the thoughts, yeah, because you don't think this person's going to be very happy about the situation. There goes my throat again. Yeah, they're not going to like that, and you know it, and I think you know that. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. It was one heck of a cough. It still feels really dry. I think this one's going to be rough for you. Because it's not like you're trying to tell them it's my way or the highway, get the hell out. It's not that. It's like you're trying to be sincere about the situation and letting them know something, but it's almost like this person's not really, if you are dealing with another person, for those of you who are, it's going to be really kind of hard because, look at them. They put you in this place, but, they're also there as well, but they don't want to look at those wands behind them. You know what's kind of crazy about this card is it feels like you literally want to look behind and see those wands, and they don't want to. They just want to cry over here. Just be like, that's too bad. We can't do anything. Stop asking. Or I don't want to. Or however it is. So actually trying to get them to actually move or want to do something, or you telling them that you're going to do something, it feels like a battle. Feels like definitely you're going to have to weigh your pros and cons over here with the 2 of Pentacles on trying to decide on how you're going to make them, understand that you are taking the leap of faith and going after your 9 of Cups, because for a fact they're not going to be happy. I just feel it like they're not. And maybe it's because you're not going to do something they want to do. Like, why did you pick that out of everything? I want it because I wasn't doing it for you. Remember, I was doing it for my 9 of Cups. And I think it's only going to come down to that way because you wanted it 10 of Cups at one time. Let's go do something together. You come to the conclusion they don't want to do anything, so you're just going to go after what you want in the end. Okay. Well, I tried to work it out with you. I want to do something with you, but now you don't want to do anything with me, so I'm just going to go do what the hell I want to do. Well, sounds good to me. Intuition and manifestation. You are a person, guys. Just because you're married doesn't mean that you have to roll over and die, right? And do everything they do. Shit, if I did that, I wouldn't be married for 28 years, right? Okay, so let's see what's going on. You have the commitment. Ooh, happy success. There it is. You're busting out. That was it. And at the bottom of the deck, you have joyous fun. That's it. You did it. They're there. You said, I broke the karma. You know what? Karma tested me this month. It told me and showed me what I need to do so that I don't revisit the past. Because someone or another, you did this in the past, like I said, either past life or past now, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. You've done this before, or you allowed someone to keep you down in the past life of 1700s or whatever. But you're standing up for yourself and you're putting out your own commitments to yourself, taking back your life for your 6th house. And you're like, if you don't want to join me, then that's fine, because I'm going to go out and do this. And you might even be taking kids with you. You know what? I'm going to take the kids with me. I'm going to go do this week. And then next week, we're going to go out into the sixth house and me and the kids are going to go build that garden in the backyard. You don't want to join, that's fine. Sit down, cry, play your video games, whatever the heck you're doing, right? And I do feel like for some of you with the friends and colleagues, it just feel like you wanted to go out and have some fun with friends and colleagues and do something. And they deny you to do that, guys. Who knows? Maybe it was a high school reunion. You see what I'm saying? Who knows what it is? They wanted to go out, drink. Maybe they wanted to go to a festival, do something, and they said no. Or you denied yourself and put yourself into this, why can't I have to go to work area? So whether or not you're doing it to yourself or someone is pushing this on you, you're going to break free from it no matter what, right? Right? So definitely going to break free from this and realize, you know what? I have to have fun too. There's a time for work and there's a time for myself within the duties of my life, and making this into your new routine of doing something different. I do feel for a lot of you, though, you guys, you do have a partner around you that just does not want to do anything. Yes, they put the burdens on you. I'm sorry, that just flew out. That's for that. They put a lot of weight on your shoulders and don't want to do anything with you. With the intuition and the manifestation over here at the end of the month, wow, you're just, yeah, now you've got all kinds of opportunities. You're looking, you've pulled that veil back. You see all the opportunities. You're manifesting all kinds of things. You're taking back the control, the power, feeling the magic around you as you're committing yourself to the sixth house, doing new daily routines, finding new things. Yeah, patiently planning on all these other happy, successful things that you can do. Look at that. Giving back to yourself. You might even, you know what, say, you know what, part of my sixth house now, I'm going to go help at the soup house. Who knows, right? However it is, it just feels like, yeah, you know what, I'm giving, more than anything, it's giving back to yourself, where you have not had this opportunity for a while. And the joyous fun is the Ace of Cups. So this is opening up all this fresh new feeling within yourself as you are breaking this karmic bond of the South Node, right? Because you're saying, I'm going to break this. This is, I'm going to break this and make new habits and new things good that are healthy for me. And you're going to feel so much healthier. You're going to feel alive again. Absolutely. Feeling alive. Okay. And until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.